All right. Hey, YouTube, I'm Lucky, and Bug Dessert is here. If you want to go to him, he does have seven new weapons, but unfortunately, none of them are god rolls or really that interesting, in my opinion. I will go over all of them though, so I can bring you this PSA as I usually do. We've got an Enigma's draw with triple tap swashbuckler. However, this RPM of sidearm is, in my experience, really tough to use, and not the most effective of the 260s. So. Not the best. I do like Swashbuckler on a sidearm, though, but on this sidearm, that's going to be rough. Then we have the 7th Seraph sidearm with Threat Detector and Vorpal. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm probably not going to take a sidearm in to go melt a raid boss, but for the memes, I'll probably try and melt Morgith with this one. And then we have a Night Watch that has Rapid Hit Demo. Now, the Night Watch is one of the better scout rifles like I talked about, but you're looking for, I believe it's a payload perk here, rather than Demolitionist, so keep that in mind. But unfortunately, that's not a god roll. And then we have a Wishbringer, which is the 140 RPM of shotguns, that super fast fire rate. Opening shot on this is actually pretty fire. This is going to hurt the handling speed, but it's going to give it some decent range. So it's actually not a half bad Wishbringer, but these 140s are not the meta right now. But if you want to take it out for a spin, this is actually not a half bad roll overall. This TOIL in Trouble here is a kinetic, aggressive frame shotgun, and it has historically had some good rolls to it. This unfortunately has the magazine perk, both of them being terrible, so this would not be the best roll overall, but could serve you pretty well if you're a newer player in the kinetic slot shotgun. We got an interference with auto-loading of full court. If this had impact casing here, it would be pretty nice, but not a god roll. Pretty average roll overall. And then we have the Stars in Shadow, which does have some really cool rolls that it can come with, but this is not it. Sympathetic Arsenal is a pretty lackluster perk on this weapon, I will say. In terms of armor, I think everything stays the same with the armor. I'm not entirely sure of that. Just keep that in mind. But, so I got this gauntlet that's really good on the Hunter, and then the boots. So there it is. That's your weekly Bugged Zur PSA. If you want to get any of this loot that's mentioned here, you have to go into an instance where Zur is still here. And obviously that will only be for a short time, so the sooner the better. You have probably not even 24 hours. You probably have like 4-hour time window to get there at most, because not that many people are going to be holding these instances. So get in there and grab something if you found anything interesting, but overall, not the most exciting Zur reset there. So that's a wrap on this video, though. Make sure to subscribe with notifications on. Smash the like button. I'll see you in the next one. Later.